The caravan consists of more clansmen than you've ever expected. Accusations of stolen chickens, missing heirlooms, and concerns over daughters' virtues are the sort of thing you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin or protecting everyone. Carry on and put up with it, try to address the major issues, try to keep people useful and too busy for petty squabbles. Form a council to handle these problems. Try to keep people useful and too busy for petty squabbles. That seems like a win-win situation. Buy wood collection, scouting, gathering of edibles, weapons training, wagon repair. Keep your clansmen busy and usually too tired to complain. The chores slow down the caravan, but resulting in peace and productivity feels worth it. That's good. The caravan is buzzing with worry. In the distance, someone has spotted a large number of dark figures following you. The dredge, cries one woman, but something about it tells you they don't quite look like dredge. Gods be damned, chokes Honor, standing on one of the carts to get a better view. Worse than dredge, that's Ekkel. The news spreads throughout the clansmen like wildfire. Ekkel? Why would he? Starts Slave. Usually he's after one. Unless he's after you, Owner, he's insane, interjects Owner. Well, I really messed up that, didn't I? The news spreads throughout the clansmen like wildfire. Ekkel, why would he? Starts Owner. Unless he's after you, Owner. He's insane, interrupts Owner. And unpredictable. That's a good number of fights with him. Your mind races considering what to do. A pace, dig in, lead the charge, keeping him away from the caravan. Yep, lead the charge, keep him away from the women, children, and elderly, and those who don't fight, I guess. You gather Olmeth and your allies and fighters and head out into the wastes, weapon drawn, where the caravan won't be involved. Crook, my good friend, he says as you approach, throwing his axe on the ground. You came to parley, not fight. Really? Why would I believe a word you say? Rook, we were good friends. What happened? You tried to kill us. Just go back to Frostfeller and leave us alone. Ha, Rook, it's your pretty girl. I'm glad nothing happened to her. With the dredge, I mean. My friends, how could I forget everything you've done for me? Broke into my city, took my warriors, took my food and killed some people so you could take more food. That was a nice touch. Took one of my best men. How are you, Honor? Did they treat you well? Shove it up your arse, Ekkel. It's you, come out here to kill me. Let's get it over with. Nothing like that. You must think you know me, or people like me. What did Oneth tell you? I'm crazy. I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what I had to make it in Frostfeller. The only mistake I made was you. What kind of man are you, Rook? You look like an average man to me. A man worried about his daughter, maybe. Just making his way. But then look behind you. How many people is that? They follow you, fight for you. Why? What kind of man are you? Nobody special. Doing my best like everyone else. I protect my kin. It's more than that, isn't it? You think everyone was born to lead, make hard decisions. Who do people think you are? You saved them, you're a hero. Maybe that's more important than you really are. What's your point, Ekkel? I'm your prisoner, bind my hands. Frostfeller is done. I can't survive there, thanks to you, my good friend. You may not have cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. I don't believe that's who you are. Is this some kind of apology? You can't trust me, I know that. Take me and my men as prisoners if that's what it takes. Ekil looks down to the ground, and his words come slowly to him. I'm not above begging. Okay. So we can take him as prisoner. We can abandon them. Ask Orneth. Kill him and let them join us on strict terms. Ask Orneth. I'd be a hypocrite if I told you to leave them. I don't know, Rook. You don't know me. How could you trust any word? How could you trust my word more than his? I'm behind whatever decision you make. I mean, taking them as prisoners would be the biggest hassle ever, wouldn't it? We have to feed them when they do nothing. We can leave them in the wastes, but that'd be inhumane, kind of. I'm leaning towards letting them join us on strict terms. My only concern is he might do something really, really crazy. I think we'll let him join us on strict terms, and hopefully I can make it clear that if he screws up, it'll be his last chance. We need fighters. You fight the dredge just like the rest of us. You fight for everyone now, not just yourselves. And if you even look the wrong way at a single man, woman or child in this caravan, there will be no hesitation about killing you on the spot. If you do us great honor, then I hope, Rook, these people are right to follow you. You had no trouble from us. I may be reckless, but I pay my debts. The caravan eyes them suspiciously, but they try to fit in, following your orders. You expect to hear complaints about this. Things are definitely becoming complicated. Indeed. Quite complicated. Ah, is this another Godstone? You find a surprising number of people camped out at the Godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Radslomir, the godson, has come back, and they're worshipping him despite the black environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with the others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but the leader approaches and offers to let you join in their tribute. What does this involve? Gullenfuri, one says, showing you the golden liquid in a silver bowl. He places some on his chest, which almost sounds like it's sizzling, and explains through clenched teeth that it's a gift from the sun god, an oil that burns like the sun and lets them see things clearly. This seems kind of weird. Is it like acid they're putting on? Or hot metal, maybe? Let's just climb. But Inspector Godstone. Nobody can really agree on what Vladimir looked like, as fond as he was of his own isolation. He never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun, and it's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing the tail of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Vladimir was always one of the lucky gods, the kind that people thank for good weather, healthy livestock, and good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his godstone comes to be found at the bottom of a dried out lake. After some rest, you continue on. Sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to the road. I guess we might have missed an opportunity to get something. But that thing seemed way too sketchy for me. Morale? I guess we need to rest. I'm just waiting for the next disaster. Several people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan, taking advantage of the light snowfall. They pose no threat, but they have visible impact on the mood of your clan. The next time you look back, Oddleif is firing arrows into the air. We've nearly tagged the bird, once or twice. Gets lost in a bed down here. She shouts to nobody in particular. What are you doing? Better get out some aggression. Join her in shooting the vultures. I mean, this is kind of bad. It doesn't really look good if me and Oddleif are shooting down birds for the caravan. But I think I might become closer with her if I join her. Let's take it out some aggression. Or join her. Join her. First person to knock one of the sky gets the wish granted, you announced. Several of the caravan give it a try, including Elef, enjoying the sport and turning around morale. It's no big surprise when one of Oddleif's blue feather arrows bring down a bird. You know, says Oddleif, scanning the caravan. A lot of these women could do this. You can tell from her look in her eyes, she's excited about the idea. I think I'm going to start training them how to fight, she says. Courage. Keep her expectation in check. Sure, they could become great archers. You can always use more fighters, you tell Oddleif. If the left is any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow. Oddleif gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in the caravan, showing them the vulture she shot down. Yay, I might get more archers. A woman's stifled screams failed to overly concern anyone. It was only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by the first sign of new life since the trip began. Go for a day in rest for celebration. Congratulates privately. Offer them extra rations. Do we want to celebrate or not? No, I don't want to stop and celebrate for a whole day. Let's congratulate them privately. You discreetly make your way to the family's tent amid cheerful clansmen. You give your most heartfelt congratulations to the parents, telling them how strong the young boy looks. The mother cries and her father thanks you repeatedly. Yay! You made them happy, I think. The sounds of skirmish alert you to Val surrounded by half a dozen armed fighters. One man spots you and shouts, "Leave us to our business. This Val killed my father without reason." The Val is about to respond when the man attacks. Giant sweats the blade aside and silently watches for the next assault. Yeah, let us see what he has to say. The Val shrugs, as if unconcerned, saying, "This one's father and I had a business deal. He lied. Now he's dead." "Lies?" shouts the man. "You murdered him over a lie, you coward!" The man wildly attacks the Val, who deflects them well enough, but you're uncertain of how long he can keep it up. So the father wasn't innocent. Silas defended the Val. "Ivor," you say, "we could use any Val with a good sword arm, couldn't we?" He nods, readying his weapon. The men immediately back off. The prospect of fighting your entire army suddenly unappealing. They watch from a distance, shouting obscenities and something about injustice. The Val turns towards you. "Didn't need the help, but if I'm going to travel, it may as well be in the company of other Val." It falls in line with the others, and you return to your travels. Yay! We got one Val, guys! Yay! Things are looking up!
Wormtow was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Var living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
The Val finds you before you see them. Not surprising with as many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here, but back down when they see Eva, and he tells them he's come to see someone named Krummer. Well, I'll be damned. Krummer, it's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings Jaguar Brimtow to this very own village of humans? Bad news. Dredge are coming down from the north. We've barely made it this far. That is dying news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the meat house. As you follow the old Val into the meager town, you catch him quietly saying, "If it were anyone else." I wonder if this was the Val who was mentioned before by the tax collector as one of the three oldest Val currently living. I can't remember their names, but it might be. Because one of them was a warrior, and he really does seem like a warrior. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half wants to go north and find out what happened to Blotsbalker. Some think we should go to Grotham instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed as many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Val town. Most of us take care of ourselves. We've got women and children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. It doesn't work like that. These Val are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Krim's call. I won't be long before Dredge are here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jordander what's going on. Who's Jordander? Val King. Well, as close as one we have. Ingvar, where did you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once you are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north, but I'll join you to Grofheim. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop pouting, girlie. Even if Jordan won't listen to a tired old bar like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Ingvar here. They listen to Ivor? Ha! He hasn't told you. Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to do, but don't be long. He's someone important. Let's talk to our people. Just take it easy for a while. People are noticing. Oh, they've noticed, have they? Be on the edge of dying daily. You want me to take it easy? Gods, I should be plowing twice as many fields, you understand? Don't get us thrown out of the caravan, Morgan. It's not just you who suffers. Right, so you get married, have kids. Now I'm supposed to settle down too. Yeah, what happened to? The two brothers clamped down as you approached. That's right, I've got a kid to take care of. Cool your head, Morgan. Hogan departs, leaving Morgan looking awkward. Rook, what brings you around? Had Yelling came to check it out. You come running every time you hear yelling. Must be why you look so tired. Look, it's not secret. I like women, Rock. They like me. They like the scarf. But forget it. Listen, all this death. Every night, half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook, be honest. This is good living. Half the world is tilling soil till they keel over. What kind of life is that? We're lucky. Could go your whole life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight against, and boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all of this. I'm not sure I agree. Look, at it like this. We're fighting to the death almost every day, yeah? You can curl up in a little ball of fear. You can go hide in the woods eating nuts and appreciate leaves or some nonsense. Or you can enjoy the struggle. Know which one I pick. Anyway, just so you know, I'd never go for a let's. Promise you that. Or oddly, all yours. Appreciated, Morgan. You depart, unsure whether your opinion of Morgan changed for better or worse. Hello there. Krummer, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done then. How did you get all these Val to follow you? Respect, young one. After the second war, wasn't much left for me to do, so I started training other Val to fight. Got tired of that, made a place in Vernto. They still come calling, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be changing though, don't it? So who's Ingvar? I'm not surprised he never told you. I'm just surprised he can't stand being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us, long ago. I mean, the dredge-bashing type. He was called Ingvar then. And if you want to know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddling gossip. But you have some incredible stories. I might. Or I could be the most boring Val you ever met, depending on how much you like killing dredge. Ask me again someday. I might tell you about the time I filled the dead jogs with whale teeth. And why. Any wisdom on fighting dredge? Depends on how much you know. They're all armor. Tap them hard enough and they'll shatter. Line up a whole row of slag and they'll explode on one other all the way down. You get it in a big brawl. Half your time is spent setting them up for it. And if you see one bang his axe like a turning fork, try to kill him quickly. Sometimes the slugger's calling won't even show up. So basically he's telling me to kill them before they manage to summon. I'll leave you to your business. Market. I can't really afford anything. Do we need more supplies? We have 16 days. That should be enough, shouldn't it? Let's buy a few, just to be sure. Confirm. I have no idea how much I need. Well, I guess we could leave. I can't upgrade anyone. Oh, what is this? 15% chance to do 2 times strength damage. That's really nice. I guess I'll throw that at you, perhaps? And we can give 1 strength to... give it to Let's. She'll be fighting soon enough. Let's leave.